I'm trying to reach out and make contact with the soul of Elite Jabroni. Elite Jabroni, can you hear me? Elite Jabroni, if you can hear my voice, please respond.
This town ain't big enough for the two of us.
Quiet down. Shh, calm down. Elite Jabroni, are you asking us to leave?
Yeah, partner. We gotta get this wagon train moving.
Calm down. He wants us to leave. Elite Jabroni, what will happen if we don't leave?
Hey, howdy, hey.
Does that mean you're gonna burn me with hay?
There's a snake in my boot.
Listen, I promised myself a long time ago that I would not do this, that I would not be brought back into this business, and I was wrong to try and help you all. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to leave. I'm sorry.
Where's my trusty steady bulldog?
Hey guys, Retro Lightman here, and today I have another special guest with me. You know him as Elite Jabroni. Mr. Elite Jabroni, thank you so much for joining me
Retro
here.
Light Man. I'm
Yes,
glad
sir.
to be here.
Yes, sir. Pleasure's all mine. But
That's it.
unfortunately, I wish that we were meeting under better circumstances.
Me
You
too.
see, the two of us just recently got through, as in 5 minutes ago, Cinco. We just finished watching Insidious Chapter 3. And Insidious Chapter 3 had a new director, and man, you could really tell that this movie has a new director. We're talking 1,000%
Yes.
different than what we have been introduced to by Mr. James Wan.
Yeah.
And it's not, now don't get me wrong, it is not 100% bad the whole way through. There are some good and there are some bad, but believe me, I believe that the bad definitely outweighs the good in this movie.
Agreed.
Straight off the bat, we have Elise. She is alive and well because, lo and behold, Chapter 3 is a prequel. It happens before what happens in Insidious Chapter 1 and Insidious Chapter 2. And that was great because even though Elise can still rock it in the further, which kind of sounds like a country song. Rock it in the further, you and two. Rock it in the further, I like this little hoo-hoo. Was that too much?
I think that's a little bit too much.
Let's take that back.
I don't want to slide away from you again, man.
I was going to do it in reverse.
Huh?
I was going to do it in reverse.
Huh?
I was going to do it.
Oh, okay.
Do first nip by the first nerd, now fish them by the coup. Nurse nip by the first nerd, now fish them by the coup. In my opinion, I think one of the best parts about this movie is seeing my favorite character, Elise, take control of some business.
In my opinion, I feel as if my favorite part of it wasn't even dealing with horror. My favorite part of it was the fact that it touched me. I mean...
Wait a minute. Like you need to speak to a guidance counselor or touched? Or...
No, I ain't got no problems with me. Maybe the director does, but I don't have any problems.
Did you mean physically touched?
Oh. Nah, it didn't touch me. Now, if it did, that'd be a great movie.
Let me ask you this: Did this movie scare you? Because
It didn't really shock me. I jumped. I didn't jump as much. It doesn't get you in the feel of stuff are moving around or the feel of something about to pop out. No, because it's too much. It gives you too much information to know that something's about to happen. It will make you jump. Don't get me wrong. Anything that's going to go, wah, it's going to make you jump a little bit. But
deserves a salute. This movie tried to do what Insidious Chapter 1 and Insidious Chapter 2 did in spades, did so well. 1 and 2, you knew you were getting scared. You knew it was coming. But it succeeded. It scared you. You pooped in your pants, and if you didn't, then something's wrong with you because it was just scary stuff. But this movie, when it tries to scare you, you feel it coming. You know what's going to happen, and then boom, something happens, and you might have a jitter. You might go, eh, but that's it. Eh is the theme of this movie. Eh.
There ain't no. It's a.
Eh. The suspense is there in small quantities. The fear is there in small quantities. The scares are there in small quantities. This whole movie is just, it's like the Diet Coke of Coca-Colas. It's that off-brand flavor that you don't really like.
Yeah.
It's the drink that you give your significant other with that pill in it so they don't notice the taste. Because if it's the real drink, they'll be like, something's off on this. That's why you give them a little something funky. I mean, you don't feel it. There's no connection. And that's what happens when you get a new director who tries to take over the strings from the previous director. That's what you get when you take M&M's and you're trying to make Skittles out of them. You know what I mean? It just don't happen.
Yes.
Or Pringles. You know what to say about Pringles? Once they pop, you can't stop. Which is...
Once they pop, they can't stop.
Theme number 2 of the wedding night.
No wonder why a Pringle ain't single.
A Pringle ain't single. Pringle,
whenever they pop, they don't stop.
That is quote for the week. I mean, that's just all week long. It's going to be Pringle ain't single.
Pringle ain't single.
Agreed. So Gramps, this is Gramps' idea. First of all, of haunting Emily is, first of all, shut the blinds, to shut the door, to shut the laptop, and then proceed to do the horizontal hustle.
Yes.
On her from the backside.
Yes.
And if you don't know what horizontal hustle means, JD and I will perform it for you right now.
Gay!
You can cut that out, hopefully.
I was just gonna say, the screaming sucked. It's another bad thing about this movie.
Yes. The screaming?
Well, they didn't scream. She, whenever he slung around the bed,
Yeah.
she just, it was like you're just taking it. You're just taking it, woman. You ain't doing nothing. You don't care. You ain't struggling to crawl to a phone. You ain't struggling to crawl to a door. You just taking it. You're laying there. You're letting him close the door. You're letting him close the curtains. You're letting him close the laptop. And you're like, I can do this.
How, riddle me this, how am I supposed to be scared when the main character in your movie shows absolutely no fear? She's being haunted, she's being possessed, she's being attacked, she's being ripped apart, she's being cut and stuff like that. If you're man of the year, if your main character shows no fear and is not scared, then your audience, me, Jabroni, we will not be scared because your main character shows no fear.
No.
It's almost like
She's just taking it.
Huh?
She's just taking it.
Theme number 3 of my wedding night. Real quick, can we please speak about this demon? In Insidious Chapter 1, we had a former member of KISS who was kicked out for wearing the red paint.
Correct.
In Insidious Chapter 2, we had the Wicked Witch, which was awesome because it was actually
really, really good.
Yeah, great.
More ghost-like than anything. Not monster-like, more ghost-like.
And that's what we want.
That's what you want.
You want ghost scares. You want demon scares. What you don't want is I've fallen and I can't get up.
Wouldn't you? There's plenty of people I'd rather have that could be scarier than that.
Yeah, like Ronald McDonald.
Yes. Can I bring up Elise?
Yes.
How is it that she is so strong in this movie, though? But yet, in number 2, she's a pussy.
A what?
Pussy. I don't like saying that word too much. Pussy.
Is French for
These nuts.
yeah. Elise was definitely toned down for the first half of this movie, but then by the end, she is what you would like to call a Terminator.
Yes.
She's getting choked out by the Wicked Witch, and she puts a move, which why didn't she do in the first one? We'll never know. Okay, so Insidious Chapter 3, rating time. Man, with all its flaws, that really brings it down. The first 30 minutes being such a snooze fest, not really getting behind, not feeling the fear from the main actress. And then for it finally being able to pick up toward the end, when things start getting really good and really tense and everything's popping, that first half really just kills this movie for me. I was going to do a D to begin with, but I just feel like the seance at the end, I feel like the emotion from the mother coming back into the picture, and the fight scenes, I thought the fights with the demons and stuff like that were pretty cool. So, it's going to bump it up to a C for me. I'm going to stick with C.
Sorry. I'm giving it a D. I did not like it.
Sticking with the D.
I'm sticking with the D. I don't. It had a few jump scares.
May I say
but
one
not
thing?
good enough.
May I say one thing?
You can.
I just wanted to point out that Elite Jabroni is sticking with the D.
Got him.
Okay, guys, Insidious Chapter 3. There you have it. Gets a C from me and sticking with the D. Correct? Sticking with a D.
Grade.
Sure. Fall for that.
All right, guys.
Thank you very much for stopping by. Leave a like. Leave a comment. Be sure to subscribe. Always keep it retro. And come towards the light, man! Let me give you the Reader's Digest version of what to expect when watching Insidious Chapter 3. What is your position on breast implants?
Did you eat peanut butter balls?
What? Because you're sticking with the D? The penis?
Yeah.
He admit to it. He's sticking.
What?
Sticking. Huh?
Huh?
Who?
Who?
What?
What did I do?
Whoa! Whoa! Did we just get wasted?
What did you do?
What?
What were you saying?
No.
You said you just got me?
Yeah. Because you're
And
sticking.
you said I even admitted to what?
that you're sticking with the D.
Grade, people. Grade.
Probably should explain to you guys before. It was in the description of our last video. But the reason that we're watching these movies out of order is that we're watching them in the order that we like them. We like Insidious Chapter 2 the most. Oh my God, that's not true.
Hey, one more.
No.
You got it.
No, up to the point. He can keep the intro that we just did. Up to the point where we say, you know what, let's just start over. If, well, that went away real quick. I had it just like that. Wait, Willie.
You get it, boy. Woo! Woo! He ready. You better watch out.
Better not cry.
Better
Better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Making a list.
Checking it twice.
Gonna find out
Who's naughty or nice?
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Follow me and follow Elite Jabroni, Retro Light Man.
Alright. I'll be the one to take you in at night. And if you wanna leave, I can guarantee you won't find nobody.
Just like me. I was gonna say website. Right. Oh Lord. I pulled out a lint ball from my belly button, and this lint ball resembled B. Arthur.
Who?
That scared me more than this movie did. Oh man, God, dude, scared me out to death. Okay, well you take your mong, as I like to call it, mong, and you stretch it, right? You bend over, and then you take the stretched out part and put it between your schneeks, right? And then you squeeze really hard for all that pressure, and then you lift up a little bit so it goes over the hump, and then it flings your fecal odor.
Fecal odor.
Yeah, fecal odor.
Fecal loader or fecal odor?
Fecal odor.
Fecal odor.
Fecal and
I thought you
odor.
said loader.
It's a way of wafting your schnish.